And now, it's time for Upon Further Review.
Hey, over the weekend, a lot of great things in sports, a lot of news in sports. But one thing you might have missed, it was interesting. Mike Tyson had the honor of introducing Evander Holyfield into the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. I know you didn't know one existed, but it was really amazing because it seemed like the last thing in the world that would happen when Tyson was actually biting off a piece of Holyfield's ear. So, upon further review, guys, does time actually heal all wounds? Kate?
I think that this is actually a really nice story, despite how bloody and gory it was when it happened. And maybe time does heal all wounds. And I think both men acknowledge that this was a really nasty fight, and maybe Mike Tyson's got a few screws loose. But you know what? He's reformed himself.
Anybody that you really disliked in high school or college that you think it's impossible you'll ever make up with them?
No, I'm pretty forgiving.
Yeah, you're just so nice.
Oh, thanks.
You notice I didn't ask Tracy that, because we'd be here until the credits rolled up. Then there's Pete in third grade, and I remember what Alicia did to me.
It's not worth your energy, is the point, you know?
Here's the thing, no one ever bit your ear off. I'm thinking that you still kind of harbor that resentment forever. Tyson's a thug. He should not ever have that kind of honor. Holyfield was a gentleman, I think, to the bitter end, and Tyson should not have been the guy to do it.
Hold on, isn't it Oprah that tells you to let go of negative energy?
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what happened here. And look what happened. Even Ackman and Icon became friends after that whole fight that they had earlier on. So there you go.
I don't know.
I think it's good. Everybody gets a second chance. But I think they have a lot in common. They've combined between the two of them 19 kids. They had a combined net worth at one point over $600 million. Now their combined net worth is $1.5 million. So they're talking how they blew all their money. They're talking about all the women that they've been with. So I think they have a lot in common.
Yeah, Holyfield was definitely, I loved him. He was probably in my top 3 fighters of all time. But he had like 11 kids with 10 women or something like that.
His house?
10 kids with 11 women or something like that.
His house had 109.
12 and 6. Okay.
His house had 109 rooms.
I remember it. It was in Sports Illustrated. It was so huge that you needed 2 pages. I mean, it was amazing. The guy was just fighting until like a year ago.
No one was like, where's Sugar Ray Leonard when you need him?
Yeah,
I mean,
he was there too, apparently.
No, what I'm saying, they're not those guys.
But this is the thing, you know, they got back on the world stage. It was such an opportunity for them. But then I look at guys like Pete Rose, and I think, well, what happened? Like, why can't we forgive him? He didn't bite anybody's ear.
I think everyone's forgiven Pete Rose except the authorities. And whoever's in charge of Major League Baseball, it's a Bud Selig or whoever. You know, that's a great story. I think if someone should be forgiven, first of all, he was never found guilty of betting, I don't think, betting against his team. He bet on his team, but he never bet against him, or at least, listen, we forgive as a nation. I think that's one of the great characteristics of this country. But Pete Rose is a great one. I think he should have been forgiven.